Have you ever found your heart racing as Christmas approaches, not from excitement but from stress? We all know the festive season can be a joyous time of year, filled with laughter, love, and a sense of togetherness. But it's also important to acknowledge that for many of us, Christmas can bring about a unique set of pressures that can impact our mental well-being. Imagine the hustle and bustle of the season, the crowded shops, the endless to-do lists, the social expectations, and the financial strain. These factors can often combine, creating a cocktail of stress and anxiety that can leave us feeling overwhelmed. And let's not forget the added pressure of creating that perfect Christmas. The reality is, this image of perfection we often strive for can sometimes feel more like a fairy tale than a feasible goal. Let's take a moment to consider those who find themselves alone during this festive period. The constant reminders of family gatherings and shared joy can amplify feelings of loneliness, making Christmas a particularly difficult time. And this is why it's paramount that we remember to take care of our mental health during the holiday season. It's not just about the physical gifts we give or receive, but also about the gift of self-care and emotional well-being. Just as we take steps to protect our physical health, it's equally important that we safeguard our mental health. So, how can we do this? Well, it's about finding balance, setting realistic expectations, and allowing ourselves the grace and space to feel whatever emotions come our way. It's about recognizing that it's okay to say no, to take a break, to seek support, and to prioritize our mental health above all else. Christmas, with its twinkling lights and festive cheer, can indeed be a magical time. But it's also real. It's real life. With real emotions, real pressures, and real challenges, it's important to note that it's perfectly okay to feel stressed, anxious, or even a little blue during this time. Remember, it's okay to admit if Christmas isn't always merry and bright. Feeling overwhelmed during the holiday season is not uncommon, but there are strategies to help you navigate this period. Let's start with setting realistic expectations. The picture-perfect Christmas that we see in movies and advertisements is just that, a picture. It's not reality, so don't put that pressure on yourself. Your holiday doesn't have to be perfect to be enjoyable and fulfilling. Next, reach out. It's so easy to feel like you're on an island during the busy holiday season, but remember that you are surrounded by a sea of people who care about you. There will always be someone willing to lend an ear and a helping hand, and then take time for yourself. Yes, even during the holiday rush, self-care is not selfish, it's necessary. You can't pour from an empty cup, so make sure you're taking care of your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. This may mean saying no to certain events or obligations, getting enough sleep, eating healthy, or simply going for a walk in the crisp winter air. Now let's talk about feelings. It's okay to not feel festive. It's okay if you feel sad or anxious. These feelings are just as valid as joy and happiness, so don't force yourself to put on a happy face if it's not how you're truly feeling. Just don't forget, these feelings will pass. Finally, remember, it's not about having the perfect Christmas, but about making it through the season with your mental health intact. Together we can make the holiday season a time of joy and peace and happiness. So take a deep breath, let go of expectations, talk to someone, prioritize self-care, and accept your feelings. You're stronger than you think. There are ways to navigate through this period. Volunteering, for instance, is a wonderful way to connect with the community and make a difference. It's not just about giving back, it's about being part of something bigger, something that brings joy to others, and in turn to you. Another way is to treat yourself. Do something that makes you happy. It could be as simple as reading a book you've been meaning to get to, taking a long bath, or even cooking your favorite meal. It's about celebrating you, and that's perfectly okay. Connecting with others virtually can also help. A video call with a friend or family member, joining an online Christmas event, or even participating in an online group with shared interests can help to distract you from the busy period. And if the festive cheer seems too elusive, remember, it's okay to ask for help. You don't have to face this by yourself. As we've discussed, many of us can feel overwhelmed by the bustle of the season, the pressure to create perfect moments, the financial strain, and the often unrealistic expectations we put on ourselves. But it's crucial to understand that it's okay to feel this way. It's okay to not have a picture-perfect holiday. It's okay to feel stressed or sad or maybe just a little lost. Remember, your mental health is a priority. It's not something to be pushed aside in the hustle and bustle of the season. It's not something to be neglected or ignored. It's something to be nurtured and cared for. just like you would care for a loved one. Your headspace is important, not just at Christmas, but every day. Take care. Look after yourself and happy holidays.